everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. Standing in my house, but I'm fixing to go get in my car and I'm going to talk to you out there too. But a lot of people have asked me about my outfits and my clothes, and I understand that my camera is turned the little way so that you're getting a narrower picture, but that makes me look more narrow, to be honest. No, I'm kidding. It's hard for me to get my whole body in the picture without being way back from the camera. So this is the way I choose to do it. So just for the right here at the beginning, I just wanted to tell you guys I got this skirt from oldnavy.com. That's the only place for us plus size girls that we can shop for plus size clothes at Old Navy. But I did want to let you know, I think it was like 20 bucks. It wasn't too much at all, and I've gotten two of them, and they're maxi skirts. Now I'm tall, admittedly, and I'm all legs. So, and these hit me, as you can see, right about at the ankle. So I did want to tell you about this though. It is the most comfortable skirt ever. And I wear skirts and I wear slacks usually. I don't wear a lot of jeans, if any jeans at this point. But, and not that I don't like them, I do. I just don't find them as comfortable as I used to when I was younger. So I tend to wear maxi skirts. Now that they have maxis again, remember back in the 70s, girls, those of you my age, they always had the maxi skirts of the psychedelic colors. I love maxi skirts. So I do tend to wear a lot of maxi skirts and those black slacks of mine. So anyway, today's outfit is just that Old Navy skirt, and I got this top at Dress Barn, and this is a 3X. I had to go up a size. I always try my tops on because you just never know. And then of course I paired it with a very light scarf. It's about 60 degrees out today, but this is a V-neck, and it's a pretty low V-neck, and I'm pretty conservative, so I like to wear a scarf just to cover the, you know, ness. So anyway, I'm going to head out to my car, and we're heading to Hobby Lobby, and I will tell you why when I get out there. So I will be right back in a minute. Hi everybody, here I am back again in my car. I am, as I said, on my way to Hobby Lobby, but let me back up just a minute and let you guys know that I will try to find this skirt at oldnavy.com and put a link for it for you in the description of this video. I am wearing a 2X. I also have them in 1Xs, and they fit just about the same. They're very stretchy and forgiving. So I got the 2X this time because I kind of like how they fit around, how it fits around my hips a little bit better than the 1X. The 1X is a little bit snugger, but it doesn't really stretch out, but they give, and they don't really wrinkle. They're really, really, really comfortable. I just really love them. So usually with Old Navy tops, the sizes run really big for me. In other words, if I order a 2X, I would be swimming in it. But for this skirt, this particular skirt, I haven't purchased too much from Old Navy, to be quite honest. But for this particular skirt, I went true to size and am in a 2X. So I will try to find you a link for that. Also, I know a lady asked me about my shoes the other day, and I have them on again today. So if you saw them, I got them from DSW, and they were like $40. I bought them to wear to my sweet aunt's funeral. So I have found them to be extremely comfortable though. I did go up a half a size in those. So just to let you know, I usually wear an 8.5 and went up to a 9, and they are quite comfortable. They have kind of a pointy toe, but they are really cute on. And so I will try to find you a link for those too, just in case anybody noticed. And that, I think that does it with what I wanted to tell you about that. I just wanted to be sure to tell you about that, the sizing of the Old Navy skirt. So we had a lovely day yesterday, visiting with my dad and my sweet cousin. That was a surprise for me. I did not know she was coming. So my dad had actually talked to her the evening before and invited her to come on the sly. And I cannot tell you. Here I am. I'm going to cry again. Oh my gosh. Stacy, if you're watching this, don't you dare laugh at me. My family laughs at me because I am such a sap. And some of you ladies have told me that you're the same way. What is it, ladies? Is it our age? Is it menopause? Is it just when you get to our age, you are so grateful for every person in your life, and every loved one, every family member, every friend, everybody who's, you know, maybe that's it more than it is menopause. Although I do think menopause has something to do with it. I wanted to let you know now why I'm heading to Hobby Lobby. I had another sweet lady ask me on one of my videos. I'm getting quite a few comments now, you guys. If I don't get right back to you that day, please forgive me. I try to get back to everybody and to say something to everybody, but my comments are I'm getting more and more comments, so I appreciate every single one of them. Don't just stop commenting. I love them all. I just don't want to hurt your feelings if I don't get back to you immediately. I will try my very best not to miss anybody, and I will try my very best to get back to everybody, but whew. Anyway, one lady mentioned how she would like to see a tour of what I have on our kitchen counters. I was like, oh, I guess I really never thought to do that in all of my little home tours and whatever. So I told her, excuse me, so I told her surely I would do that. I would be glad to do that. So that's what my plan is to do. And you all know what? I can't believe this. I cannot even believe that I've never even thought of this. I have 3 really pretty lanterns. Excuse me. I have, oh, I need to get a drink. I'm sorry. I've got this frog in my throat. What in the world? Sorry. Cheers to my caffeine-free Diet Coke. I know it's terrible for me, but don't tell me it's terrible for me. I know it. But I do like my caffeine. At least I'm not drinking caffeine, huh? I do like my Diet Cokes. Hang on. There we go. I had purchased 3 really pretty lanterns in kind of a burgundy, I almost want to say mauve, but it's not. It's like a country mauve, but not like the 80s mauve. Ugh. It's like a country red, I guess. And you've probably seen. Sorry about that, you guys. Chris called me. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about the 3 lanterns, and they sit on my kitchen counter, and they're really pretty, and I've just had them sitting there for decoration. For the first time in my life, I've got a lot of kitchen counter that I could actually put something on, sit something on there for decoration. So I found those at Plow and Hearth, and it's been years ago, so I'm pretty sure they don't sell those anymore. We've been in the house 4 years now, so I doubt that they still sell those. But I have never, purchased candles for them. Well, where the heck have I been, you know? Yeah, the sweet lady said, hey, could you take a video of, you know, whatever's on your kitchen counters? I was like, sure, I will. And I was like, well, duh. Why didn't I ever think of getting candles in there? Dingbat me. So I checked my handy dandy little Hobby Lobby app and checked their weekly flyer that comes on their app. You can go to the App Store and download it if you have a Hobby Lobby around you and are not aware. They have a week, you know, you can use a 1 coupon a day. They are 40% off a regular priced item. And they also go through their specials of the week. There's that frog again, sorry. We have lots of pollen in the air right now, and I'm not usually one for allergies, but if I'm being quite honest, I feel like my face is gonna fall off because I'm so stuffed up with allergies and stuff draining down my, so I'm sorry, you guys. So anyway, I went on the Hobby Lobby app, and I am all over the place today, aren't I? I am just jibber jabbering all over the place. Oh my gracious. Anyway, went on the app, found out that candles are on sale this week. Woohoo, 50% off. So I'm going to go and find me, hopefully, some candles. They're 3 different size lanterns. They're tiered, you know, one that's maybe 6 or 7 inches tall, one that's maybe 10 inches, and one maybe 14 inches. So they're big and fat. So we'll see if I can find anything. I've got a big old Ram truck. This is about ready to ram me. Chris called me actually just a minute ago to tell me he had been to BJ's, and a couple other places. And he had told me, he says, be careful out there today. He said, there, as he put it, he said, there are squirrels on the road. In other words, there's wacky people driving on the road not paying attention. And I think he's right. Goodness gracious. So anyway, I'm going to go look for those candles. And I have that little wreath in mind that I talked myself into the other day for Kristen's classroom. And as I said, she's decorated with owls and teals and greens and pinks and real pretty colors in her classroom. So I would like to make her a wreath to go on her wall. And I don't have to have it to her by the end of this year. She could have it, in fact, she's already, pretty much prepared for next year. She's been organizing and getting herself prepared for next year. So, she and I could take it over and put it up in the summertime on one of her walls. She's not allowed to have one on her door for safety reasons. Can you believe that they have safety? Chris actually made her little crate chairs. Picture if I can find. She found that on Pinterest, and she said, "Dad, can you do this?" And he made her like tops she bought like milk crates. She's very, very crafty, and as you know, Chris is crafty and I'm crafty, so we're a very crafty family. But he cut wood, like pieces of plywood, and then we got cushioning from Hobby Lobby, or Joann's, one of them, and we covered it like you do, upholstery. Covered it with the material that we made curtains. She and I made curtains, not with a sewing machine. We used Stitch Witchery. But she has curtains and these crate chairs. And so I'd like to find a wreath that would, go with all of that stuff. So I'll be looking around for that. And I'm not going to videotape in Hobby Lobby today. My land, y'all probably know the store better than I do by this point. So I will just chit chat with you here in the car. And then when I get home, I'm hoping you'll be able to see our cherry trees. I was really worried that they wouldn't. Sorry, I digress again, huh? I'm sitting here looking at our cherry trees. They are really looking pretty. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see. There you go. You can see them out the window. Look how pretty. And they're really looking good. And so I'm almost there. And as I said, I'm not going to videotape in there. I will just get home. And I have a haul to share with you. I got from Bath and Body Works yesterday. The UPS man delivered it. Somebody had told me that they had their scents on sale. And I made a little video of that last night. So I know somebody had asked me the difference between Yankee Candle and the Bath and Body Works one. And I like both, but I tell you why I like both, period. Yankee Candle isn't quite as strong, in my opinion, as the Bath and Body Works one is. So, but I tell you, I use both. But I show you what I got from there. It's not a lot, but I was pretty excited about a couple of things. So I'll share that haul with you today. And then I might take you around my little kitchen counters and show you my kitchen counters and what I have placed around them. It's not anything that all that exciting, but I'll show you. You're welcome in to look at my kitchen counters. So I'm fixing here to take the left into the Hobby Lobby, so I will stop for now. And I will catch you all in a little while. Back in my car. Hey everyone. Back in my car. Finished with Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to head home and wait till I see what I found for Kristen's wreath. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can reach it over here. Now I said we decorated she decorated her room with owls and the material. Check out this trio. Aren't they just as cute as a button? They are just as cute as a button. And I got some deco mesh, that bluish color, kind of a teal color. And I got the first 3 letters of her last name. And that's what they call her. They call her Miss Fun. So I'm going to put F-U-N in lowercase letters, F-U-N. I'm going to make a deco mesh wreath in that teal and white. And then the only other colors will be what are in the little owls. I think it's going to be really cute. So also got some ribbon, wired ribbon to make a big bow out of too. So I think it's going to be pretty. Oh, I also found some Gerber daisies of that color. I'll do a little haul. Actually, I'll probably do a haul. I won't do a haul for that. I'll probably just show you all that when I do the wreath, which will probably be tomorrow or this week sometime. It'll be this week, I'm sure. But today I've kind of got a full plate ahead of me here. I'm going to do my kitchen tour. I did find some candles that will go in those little lanterns. So I'll get that. Anyway, I'm going to stop yammering on here in the car because I want to have some time. I try not to make my videos much longer than half an hour is kind of the longest I make. And I even feel like that's a little bit too much, you know, for any one person to have to sit and listen to me yammer and look at me for that long. So I try to keep it under 30 minutes, keep my videos under 30 minutes. So I think I'm probably pushing my luck on this one. And I hate to cut stuff out because, you know, everything I talk to y'all about, I want to talk to y'all about and I want y'all to hear. So I'm going to shut up right now so I can have some time at home to give you that tour of the kitchen. And so I'm going to hush and I will catch you when I get back to the house. And here I am. I'm at home. Okie dokie, I'm back here at our house now, fixing to take a walk around the kitchen. Here's Gracie. Hi, Gracie. Grace. Hi, Dweety. Hi, what a good girl. She is so sleepy, so sleepy. But as I said, that one nice lady had asked me to give you all a tour around the kitchen countertop. So I don't have a whole lot on my kitchen countertops, but I will go around and we'll talk about each thing. Let me give you a little overview of the kitchen. As y'all know, this is a new house and we threw a chunk of change at this kitchen, to be quite honest, and took away from other parts of the house in order to have a nice kitchen. The hood was extra. I'm not even going to go through all of the extras, to be honest. The hood was extra and the cooktop was. But the cabinets are 42 inches high and they have crown molding on top of them and they have a light rail underneath too, which I'll point to when I go over there. All of the doors and drawers are soft close. I'll show you, I'll demonstrate that in a minute. And this island is about 8.5 feet long by 5 at the widest point, 5 feet wide. And as you all know, and as you've seen many, many times, that is my hub. That is my workspace. This is also where I set up all the buffets that we've had for the family reunion. Might stick some pictures in and show y'all. So this island was a major reason why we love this kitchen so much. This kitchen was one of the major reasons why we built this house. We added some extra recessed lighting in here too. That plate up there, it doesn't look that big, but it is, I don't even know, 30 inches around. It's huge. Anyway, here we go through the kitchen. We're not going to talk about the refrigerator. I do not care for it. There it is. But it's not my favorite thing. And here, this is where I keep all my dishes. And I was talking to Tracy Lane the other day about her pretty blue and white dishes. I have some burgundy and white dishes kind of for the winter months. I really need to switch them out, don't I? It's no longer winter, but I love this look. And then the rest of my dishes are Fiesta ware. And I have red and then I have cream too. So there we go. I also have some, I can't reach them. Even being so tall, I can't reach them. But I do have some spring plates. Maybe I can get the phone up there. There you go. I do have some spring plates I could bring down. I just have dinner size plates and like dessert plates. I have a hodgepodge of glasses. Anyway, there you go. There's a nice demonstration of the soft close door. And then, okay, we're going to start at this corner. All I have there is like a Bose. You can stick an iPod or on there and it'll play music through there. I often listen to Pandora radio. And this is a little indoor-outdoor temperature. Stacy got this for Chris for Christmas. Tells you what the temperature is, what the dew point is, what the humidity is, and so on. That's a pretty spiffy little thing. We do have a security camera that looks out toward the garage. We have others around the house too, but so that shows us what's coming up the driveway. It drove me crazy when we first moved in here. There was no window that I could just look out and see who was in the driveway. So that's one reason we put that up, and the other reasons are obvious. And then I have a picture frame, an automatic picture frame that scrolls through pictures all the time. It has a little USB thingy-doogle that I can load and unload pictures off of. And that just, this is when we were on our way from Vancouver over to Victoria back in 2015. That's what this is going through. But I have lots and lots and lots. It's an Orca. We saw lots and lots and lots of pictures that scroll through daily, and I switch them out a good bit and update it. That's Sophie. This is a cross stitch that my lovely friend Nancy made for me of Sophie. It looks just like Sophie. So here we have Coffee Central, coffee and tea. I don't drink coffee, but this is Chris's coffee machine. He drinks about that much coffee a day, if not more. He loves his coffee. And then we also have a Keurig. So I drink my tea every day. Seasoning. That's my tea every day. And I drink about a cup in the morning, and then I'll have a cup after dinner. Usually 2 cups a day. And I use the Keurig for that. And I have just this little house, little country store I took you guys into. Got that from there. Here is the switch. There we go. One handles all the under the cabinet lighting. One is for over the sink. And then the third one over here, this one here, controls everything that's up on top of all of the cabinets. We had them gang all of those outlets onto one switch. We had presence of mind to do that because, when we went through this house and told them we wanted extra outlets, they said, okay, where do you want your outlets? You have 2 allotted for this room. And we said, we want these 2, those 2 there, and then we want extra ones here, here, and here. We paid a good bit more for extra outlets just because of my decorating, to be quite honest. Here's my little basket of peppermint patties because they are not very fattening. And that's my little dessert. So here are the kitchen windows. You guys have certainly seen these many times and how I have them decorated right now for Easter. And then just soap. This is Dawn dishwashing liquid, and then this is Bath and Body Works Lakeside Afternoon. That's a real fresh smell. Okie dokie. Now we're going to move on over here to these 3 lanterns. There's the 3 lanterns that I got from Palo and Hearth. Aren't they pretty? And see why I couldn't really explain the color? They're kind of a mauve-y, but they're really I don't know, kind of a red. I don't know, they blend really nicely in here, so they're going to stay there. I ended up getting some pretty pricey candles. I ended up buying these Mirage candles. And they are similar to Luminera candles, only as you can see, oh, maybe you can't see, wick does not move around. Whereas on a luminaire candle, this whole thing moves and turns and moves. For this purpose, I didn't need to have that wonderful of a candle, so but I needed 3 different sizes, and I needed something. So anyway, they were a little bit pricey, but I got a package of 2 for $24.99. So these are 3, 5, and 7 inches. These were $29.99, and those were $34.99, but they were 50% off. So I did kind of, you know, spend a little bit of money on those, but I don't plan on putting these lanterns away anytime soon, and I'm betting in the evening hours it's going to be really pretty out here to have these lit. So that's the story about the lanterns. One other thing I want to tell you about with these rugs, one lady had mentioned wondered where we got these rugs in the kitchen. I have 3 of them across the back part of the kitchen here, and these rugs are simply remnants from the rugs that we have there in the family room and here and under the table here. What we did, for those of you who don't know, for the rugs for the living room and dining room and the family and everywhere, all of the rugs that you see are really carpet, really nice carpet, but carpet nonetheless. That we had one of our local carpet stores. We purchased it from them and had them bind the edges, and these were the remnants, and we had them bind the remnants. So we just pulled these rugs into here. And then as we move on over here, that's my recipe basket, Longenberger recipe basket. I've had it 1996. That's been here a while. And then I have in the corner here, I have just that same country store. That's where I got this little wrought iron lamp. And I made a little arrangement around it. I don't put too much because I don't want it to get covered in yuck and grease and stuff here in the kitchen. So I do put a little arrangement in there, and I switch it out for fall and Christmas usually. I didn't do anything for spring. And then Chris got me the measuring spoons, like I was mentioning with my cheesecake recipe yesterday. The measuring spoons and the measuring cups. These are from Paula Deen. They are no longer available. When she fell from the graces of the, you know, whateverness, her whole line went away too, or I guess she closed it down, I don't know. They're nice and heavy and nice though. So, and then as we move over here, oh, I wanted to show you the soft close drawer too. Here's a good example. Here's all my, ooh, my goodness gracious. Talk about a hodgepodge of stuff. More measuring cups and cookie cutters and egg beaters and cheese whateverness and garlic presses and oh my land of mercy. Too much stuff. But anyway, you can see that the drawers come all the way out. They don't stop. They come all the way out. Flush where there's the cabinet there. So they come just out a little bit further. I can get my finger through there. And then they are soft close. There's no slamming of drawers or doors in this house. And the cabinets are craft made. This is the light rail that I was telling you about. So they call it that, I guess, because it hides under the cabinet lighting. So then we just come over here, and of course I said the hood was a little bit extra, and then this cooktop was extra. We have gas, so that is like power boil. And it really does. It brings a big pot of water to boil pretty quick. I really like using gas. I was a little afraid of it. I never used gas before, but I like it now. And then this is just a little holder I have for wrought iron. I usually put fruit in it, tomatoes during the summer, and bread, obviously. And then this is my KitchenAid mixer Wish I'd gotten another color now, but it matches. It matches. It's fine. And then the wall oven and microwave. And that's the pantry. And I will give you a quick peek into the pantry. There it is. Woohoo! Big pantry. This is where we keep all of our printer. We have 2 printers. And a bunch of junk. So, that, my friends, will do it for the little tour around my kitchen cabinets. Of course, I have the centerpiece on the island, and I usually have that candle lit when we're not going to go anywhere else. I light the candle. It's Home Sweet Home, as I've said in another video. It's one of my favorite scents. It's an oldie but a goodie. I got the runner from World Market last year. That is not a this year purchase. And I have me some jelly beans and some lemon drops. And that, my friends, will do it. Here's Miss Sophie. Hi, Soph. How you doing? Of course, she's here on the hardwood because she always goes, hi, sweetie. Hi, Soph. Oh, you want a belly rub? You want a belly rub? Oh, my goodness. Okay. That's good. Get a belly rub. Oh, you're such a good girl, Soph. She's doing a little bit better. We're going to go, look at her. She's got the table all pushed out of the way. About to knock the lamp off of the table. Goodness gracious. Yeah, my house is always nice and neat and clean and perfect, huh? Psh, not so much, you guys. We have newbies. They kind of just move things out of their way when they need a little bit more room. So, that will do it for today's video. I'm just looking here. I've got 17 minutes. I've been yammering on 17, 18 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to fit all this into one video. But I'll go to my computer and start editing and see what I come up with. So I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.